Alright, ladies and gentlemen, we're going to be doing some 600-yard night shooting, and I'll be testing a 105 grain Lapua Sinar. The target you can barely see, I'm sure, but I got a little tiny headlamp shining on a steel plate out there, and just below it there is a little, like a 6x8 cinder block on the ground. So first we're going to start with Lapua Sinars. I've hexaboron nitride coated them, and then after that I'll be testing some 115 Dtacs. Just going to compare the elevation drop and see what consistency is like. So first, let's see, 53.5 grains I believe of H1000. Elevation set right now is 1.6 mils. Let's see. Oh shit. 54.5. 54.5. Okay. Correction, we're going to go with 54 grains of H1000. Stand by. Gotta get set up. And right, we're going to come 2 clicks left for spin drift, 0.2 of a mil. Aiming center. And that came, okay, too many clicks left. I'm going to come back 1 click. Elevation looked excellent. Sending. Okay, that windage looked much better. It was closer to center. It's about a ½ inch left, so 1 click left for spin drift for this load. Don't really need those red target indicators with the audible sound coming back to you, but I think they're kind of cool. There's the Hornady target flashers. Okay, let's keep going with 54 grains. H1000, 105 HBN coated Sinar. See how close to that hit we got. That was at about 11 o'clock from the center dot, that last shot. Sending. And that went a little higher. Okay, next, let's switch to 115 Dtacs with 52.5 grains of H1000. I want to see the elevation difference between those two bullets. Sending. That was a complete miss. I'm guessing that went low. I'll try again, and I'm going to aim top of the plate. Okay, so that is definitely dropping a good, let's see, 2/10 of a mil lower than the Lapuas, but looks like it hit center of plate, so I'm going to come up 2/10 and try that again. Center of plate. Let's see where that went. Yeah, I see the splotch to the left of center starting to get bigger, so that actually looked more accurate, more consistently accurate. Okay, we're going to bump up to 53 grains of H1000. I'm trying to regain some lost velocity from barrel wear, so I'm slowly bumping up the load, half a grain at a time. 53 grains H1000 with 115 Dtac. Center of plate. If I repeat myself, it's because I'm also logging this info for myself, so bear with me. Let's see where that went. Okay. About 5 o'clock. Low right, about an inch away from center. Try that again, same thing. I'm looking for consistency more than actual elevation, but I'm still trying to regain some elevation. Sending. Uh-oh. Swinging plate. I think it strap came off. I'm gonna have to pause. Okay, the camera has a hard time focusing at night for some reason. Anyway, so I took a chance to clean the barrel after resetting up the plate and repainted the plate yellow. And we're gonna restart again with 115 Dtac, 53 grains of H1000. Go over center of plate, and we're gonna move up from there to 53.5 grains. Stand by. Temperature drop, December. It was nice earlier. Now it's getting a little cold and dew's coming out. Oh, thank goodness for lit reticles. I didn't even know where the crosshair was. Alright, sending in 10, 9, 8, 7, 6. Imagine that. How many hits in a row is that? I might not get a good group, but I sure hit it a lot of times in a row. That's what's important. Okay. I'm hoping that's center, but I gotta wait for the plate. No, that was left. That's weird. Should not have been left. Doesn't matter. Because stepping up, elevation was pretty good. That's really the main thing with the load development. Can't do much about the windage, but the elevation's got to be consistent for long range. 53.5 H1000, 115 Dtac. I'm gonna come right one click, which is weird. That erases all my spin drift that I originally dialed in. I'm back to 0 again. And I don't want to, it's getting cold, so I might not get as good a group, but I don't want to put my jacket on because I can't feel the rifle as sensitively. I like being able to feel the placement on my shoulder at just the right tension, you know? It's important for some people. Okay, now keep in mind I'm on a bipod. I'm not on a fancy rest or anything. 24 power scope, not some 50 or 60 power thing. Okay, sending 5, 4, 3. That sounded good. I think yeah, snapped the plate right off. I like it. That's neat. I like destroying stuff. Alright. What do we do for a new plate? The bolts broke off the back. I'm going to have to weld on larger bolts. I'm going to use some 5/16. I'm going to have to drill through that plate, put a bolt through it. Probably some 1/2 inch at least. Alright, let's try this again. Luckily I had a second plate. It's good to have 2 of everything. 2 plates, 2 guns, 2 women. No. Well, unless one is just a friend, you know. No, hun, she's just a friend. She just really understands me. She's like a sister. Yeah, no, we're just gonna hang out all day just as friends. Okay, so this plate is quite a bit smaller, so it's going to be more challenging. It's about 4 by 5 compared to about an 8 by 12. But we can see it better, I guess. All right, where are we at? Nothing. Not loaded, that's good. We are at 1.8 mils up. I'm gonna come back, left one click. Let's see where we're at here. Oh crap. Left my reticle on. There it is. Okay, there might be some misses now with that smaller plate, but let's hope the elevation's good. See, this is the challenge with night shooting. This is why I like to shoot at night, is because you can't spot your misses. So you have no idea if you're left, right, up, or down. So you have to really hone in on it and use your discipline. Your follow through, your trigger discipline, all that stuff has to be honed in well. Sending and whoops. Okay, so we don't know if that was right or left. Take a guess. Okay, I am dead center there, so I don't know what happened the first shot. But we destroyed that plate too. So, I was gonna say, the 115 Dtacs, honestly, I like them better than the Lapuas. They have a higher BC, they have really good accuracy. I'm seeing about twice the accuracy as the Lapua 105s. Now the Lapua 105s might be great for 600, but when you step past 600 and start stretching it out to 1,000 and beyond, that's when the Dtacs really start playing their role. All right, we're done. Thank you.